this is my remote controller. And you know, it stopped working and basically disappeared off the face of the earth. And I am not going to use this piece of
Friend.
So, what now? This is alternative. It may not look like it, but this is actually an universal remote controller. It is still a prototype, a proof of concept, but the idea is simple. One device that can store and control all your remotes. This actually works. You know, when you make a project and it didn't turn out like you planned, well, this one did it. And like all good projects, this one started right here on a breadboard. You know, a couple of buttons, an encoder, a screen, a microcontroller, and of course, a lot of faith. As soon as I started this, an issue arose. Do you know that when you push this kind of buttons, they tend to click several times in a very small period of time? Well, this is a real issue. It can trigger multiple presses when only one is necessary. So there is a very simple trick with this circuit. The idea is to regulate the speed on which the capacitor is charged with the resistor, and it works wonders. The result is a clearer pressed signal. Now I added the infrared receiver and a transmitter, alongside a vibrator motor, and of course an improved user interface. Can you see the icons? Pretty neat, right? Sadly, misfortune never comes along. Although it can read and save the infrared codes perfectly, it cannot transmit them, and honestly, I don't know why. Thanks to God, I have an oscilloscope. I plugged the cable on the infrared receiver signal to see what's going on. The wave looks very healthy, even healthier than me. So I changed it to the receiver, and the result is the same. So why is not sending the signal? We can clearly see that the LED is turning on. And the answer is...
Alright, okay, now we're in the quiet safe room where none of the people whose stuff I stole can get to us. Now let's look at all the possibles issues. We got a unplugged TV. That's 8 rebels. We got a wrong connection. That's 6.5 rebels. We got a faulty LEDs. 15.5 rebels.
And the answer is... none of them. Hours and hours wasted. And the issue was me all the time. Because I was using a blue LED instead of an infrared one. I really don't know how I didn't see it before. So I just looked for the right one and just changed it. And that's it. Problem solved. Finally, it's time to build this for real. Or that's what I thought. Can you see these PCB boards? I did them all with the wrong orientation. But please don't tell anyone, it is a little bit embarrassing. Anyways, I made them again and all good. Now remember that this is a prototype, so of course I'm going to use a lot of glue. The cable management is a real mess. I am not proud of it, but I'm not going to do it again. Now it's time to see once more the final result. Fantasy aside, this one really works. It has different profiles that can be used to connect to different kinds of devices, like infrared, Bluetooth, even Wi-Fi. Although Wi-Fi is not implemented yet, I am going to make a second version of this based on this development board. It is very good because it has a full touch screen. So my idea is to make it like something like this and make it completely open source. So if you make it this far, why not give a thumbs up and subscribe? This is the first video of many. So thanks for your time and let's meet again on the next one.